First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua, Ba'ashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone.
We haven't seen since the first Civil War.
Peace and blessings be to the hopeful let. And this is going to be another quick video on this tweet that I came across a little while ago. You know, about this Jake talking about coming against these Trump supporting Edomites. You know what I'm saying? That's talking about another civil war. That they're talking about there will be another civil war. And I scrolled, through the comments, and basically Jake and that bitch talking about, they want to hand out all the smoke. Let me see. So this needs to happen today. I'll get into that in a minute, though. Yeah, this is basically, this Jake was talking about, they want all the smoke. But I'm gonna play the video real quick.
With that, he's not gonna be removed. He's not gonna be removed. You feel confident in that? My 357 Magnum is comfortable with that. End of story.
And they remove him in the Senate? I think it'll cause physical violence in this country that we haven't seen since the first Civil War. I think it'll become the second Civil War.
I would think that there would be a strong movement. It would be very negative. Possible violence. Not that I'm condoning violence. There'll be a lot of mad Americans. Possibly 70 million Americans on the loose, not very happy.
He's not gonna...
Right? And really, these elites got this shit set up to be like this because they know how these Trump supporters are when it comes to Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? You seen this, Edomite, these elites, they know how these Edomites are, when it comes to Donald Trump. You seen how this fucking Edomite was talking about his 357 Magnum and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So it's clear that these Edomites take this shit serious, right? So if Trump gets removed out of office, hey, you know that these Edomites gonna act a fool. They're gonna act a fool about it. And it's gonna kick off some race riots as well and shit. You know what I'm saying? This Jake commented, let me see. This Jake commented and talking about, we, keyword we, been ready for this shit to happen, this and that. You know what I'm saying? They talking about they want to give out all the smoke, right? And it was Jake's in the comment section as well, talking about they want to give out all the smoke and shit. All right. But the first, let me get to the scripture. Salaki. Alright, this is Genesis chapter 49, verse 9. And Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art gone up. He stooped down. He couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up, right? Judah is like a lion's whelp, and they have forsook their prey. And you can clearly see who the prey is, It's a so-called white man. And you see that every time, a Jake goes out in public, out on the train, out in the neighborhood, etc., whatever it is. These Edomites, they get terrified because they think that we're going to try to do something to their ass, or, they think that we're going to try to, snatch their shit up or, rob them or whatever they got, whatever. Hell, they don't even want to look at us in our eyes because they think that we're going to, bust their ass or something, if they look at us wrong, So it's plain and obvious, who the predator is and who the prey is, we're stronger. We're stronger than them and they're weaker than what we are, but we turn from the prey, right? He stooped down, he couched as a lion and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up, right? And the Lord is going to rouse up, these Judites, he's going to rouse them up ultimately, but what, Salakia, but what does an old lion does? What does he do in the forest, always lazy and laying around and shit, until he eventually dies, and that's Judah, you know what I'm saying? This, that's the average Judite for you, right? But, our people, damn near, the best at everything that we do, but refuse to stand up against, their prey, which is these Edomites, right? But all this is about to change very soon. Let me get this scripture real quick. This is Zechariah chapter 9 and verse 13. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 14. And the Lord shall be seen over them. Matter of fact, I get 13. When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim, and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, and made thee as the sword of a mighty man, right? You know, and the scripture is comparing us to a weapon, you know, and the Lord is going, you know, shoot with us. You know, Judah is the so-called Negroes, and Ephraim is, you know, the so-called Puerto Ricans, and on down to the Latin tribes, right? And raise up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece. And you know that the Greeks are the so-called white people you see today, you know, which are biblically known as Edomites, right? They are the same people, you know what I'm saying, through the reincarnation. You know, the scripture tells you that there's nothing new under the sun. You know what I'm saying? So they're the people, same people, just reincarnated here today, you know. And Zion are the Israelites, you know. With all this tension that has been, you know, built up between Israel and, you know, and the so-called white race, the Edomites, you know, you can best believe that there's going to be race riots popping off here in America, you know. Not only because of the tension, but ultimately because it's you know, it's biblical prophecy, you know. Whether you believe it or not, you know, it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's too much tension built up, right? And the scripture speaks about the race riots and stuff, you know. Let me see. Let's go. Matter of fact, it's like I kind of lost my track. Right. And made thee as a sword of a mighty man. Right, Khan. And the Lord has been, you know, letting the nation of Edom overpower the nation of Israel, you know, for a hot ass minute now, you know. But there's gonna come a time here in America, you know, that the Lord is gonna put the spirit on these jakes to rise up against these Edomites, you know. Race riots will be in fact happening here in America, man. Babylon the Great, you know. You can see, you know, you can see in this tweet, you know, how I just showed you about this Jay talking about they've been ready for another civil war, you know. They were saying all that shit that happened back then basically wasn't gonna slide this time because they sticked up, you know, whatever the hell they want to call it. But I'm gonna show you. They got a damn shit. Niggas basically posting his guns and shit, not knowing that, hey, that's Esau's blessing. You coming with something, he gonna come with something, hey, 4 times better. Some shit that's gonna hit harder. But let me try to find the Salakia. It's not really that important, but I just want to find it. But basically, a lot of Jakes in here really wanting to smoke with Esau. That shit in here somewhere, man. I gotta find it though. Shit, maybe this is it. I don't fucking know. I don't know, whatever, man. But yeah, basically, you know, all the Jakes want to smoke with these Edomites. But that was pretty much all that I had, man. I just want to, you know, touch on that a little bit, bring out a few scriptures for this particular topic. But I hope y'all edified. And before I log off, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and infinite praises unto Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings be to the hopeful elect. Shalom.